Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Late Winner FPL Show, where we discuss all things related to FPL. Uh, Thank you guys. As you all probably know from our social media handles, that this marks the 100th episode for the Late Winner Show. So thank you everyone for showing all the love and support to us. This channel is our baby, which we actually conceived around 1 year back, roughly. So because we've been working on this for the past 1 year, and it feels really fantastic to actually hit this 100th episode mark. So congratulations, Saurabh and Rishabh, for this incredible journey we've been through for the past
Congratulations
one
to
year.
you too.
Yeah, it's been a great journey. Some ups and downs. Definitely
Lots of
more ups in
effort.
the definitely more ups in the last few months.
So yeah, I think let's move forward, and I think let's get into the business of the FPL now and talk about the Game Week 8 watch list. I think I think we have some some marquee plays over here right now. I think the first one which we have over here is Hwang Hee-chan. Obviously, he's from Bulls. You all know what he's been doing in the last couple of matches as well. I think the first match where he came on as a super sub as well. I think he made an immediate impact in the team. And I think one of the key aspects for him, watching out for him right now, is that I think his partnership with Jimenez is actually is turning out to be really something which is uh, going to be an important aspect in the coming game weeks as well. So hopefully this international break has not made any dents in their form or in their partnership as well. So hopefully we'll be seeing a lot more. Looking at his xg and x looking at his xg, obviously that is one of the only reasons which we want to have him in the team, is for for the goal scoring efforts which he creates and the chances he creates. So you look at his chances as well. I mean, he has had 5 attempts, and of those 5 attempts, he's already scored three. So I think that definitely shows what an important player he is, and how much of a player he is who's consistently playing in the box. So 17 touches in the penalty area itself shows. I mean, this is going to be hopefully a good season for him, and I think he's really enjoying his partnership over here in Bulls. And I think Traore and everyone else who have some great pace along with Wang as well can definitely show that. I think Bulls will be able to create more chances in the future, looking at the next few games as well in that aspects.
Yeah, and I think I think as we mentioned in the last episode as well during our wildcard drafts, I think anybody who is wanting to take a punt at him, this is probably the best chance because I guess like the fixtures definitely speak for itself. So, and I think he definitely is going to start with him in his up top. I don't know like if you guys feel that, but
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Based on the last match and the performance, I think, yeah, there's a good chance he might be starting.
You want me
right.
to go next?
No, I'll go. I'll go. Yeah. So for Son, I think a lot of people might be surprised at why we've kept Son. I think the numbers are definitely very encouraging, and at the moment you see the fixtures that are coming even after Leeds. Those are actually very good fixtures for him. And even the fixtures that are in between the next five fixtures that we're showing against Newcastle, West Ham, United, Everton, and Leeds, both all five of them do not have really good defensive records. So I think obviously we cannot speak about Newcastle at the moment because they're probably going to win every game from now until to 38th game because obviously their takeover was completed. So I obviously cannot speak about Newcastle, but yeah, I think Newcastle don't really have a really good defense at the moment. So yeah, I think Son, even in that Europa League game that he played against, I don't remember the team, uh, but even in that game, he came off the bench and he was probably the best player at the moment. Even though Kane scored a hat trick in that game, but I think he had a really good spark and he continued that spark in the game against Aston Villa the following weekend. So he scored that goal against Aston Villa as well. So XG definitely is very, very, very on the up. You see his penalty area touches and the goal attempts as well. That's very high. So probably this is just my say, but I would say anybody who is wildcarding at the moment definitely can take a look at him for Heung-min Son.
Yeah, I totally agree. And plus, he'll play. He has to step in since Kane has not been able to reproduce what he has been doing for the past 5 to 6 years for Tottenham. So he needs to step in, and I think he'll be the key for Kane to regain form as well. So this is the player for Tottenham who Nuno Espirito will be banking on for the next couple of game weeks definitely, and I think he has the capability to step up to it as well.
Yep.
Yeah. So another player on a watch list is Phil Foden, and you can see the number of transferred in. He's 109,000, very close to what we saw previously for Son. But City has been doing really well. They had three very difficult fixtures, and Foden played in I think in all of them, and he did pretty good. The results for City was, I would say, somewhat moderate. They didn't win all of them, but yeah, Chelsea game they were able to lose. Sorry, not able to lose. They lost the Chelsea game. Then after that, the Liverpool game. Yeah, they drew, and it was a loss against. It was a loss against PSG. But Phil Foden was effective in all of the games. You can see he had one goal. He had 3 goal attempts, but the chances created does not show exactly how influential he was. But based on the games that I saw, and I think both of the other two will also agree that he had a lot of chances of scoring or assisting. The XG and XA does not justify that at this point, but still, I would say he's a good pick, and he has been one of the key performers in the past couple of games. And I don't think Guardiola is going to rest this guy. He's able to form a good partnership with De Bruyne as well. And as you can see, the ownership stands just at 2.2%. So he can. For now, he can be a watch list, but in the next couple of game weeks, he can prove to be a differential as well. So you guys definitely need to keep him on both of the lists, I would say.
So one thing you mentioned is about the XG and XN and the chances created does not justify it. He's had only 2 starts up until now.
No,
So
that's what I'm saying. Like the way he has been playing, in the past couple of games does not actually justify because of the because of the less number of games that he has played. He actually missed the 4 games in the beginning, right? So yeah, that does not justify it, but yeah, it will go up 100%. The XG and XA will go up. That's what I'm trying to say.
I mean, considering that they played against Chelsea and Liverpool in the back-to-back games,
Liverpool,
he's
PSG, and what kind of games they have
so
played.
given that he played against that, and still he has his XG and XA pretty much on the higher side, and even the chances created that speaks for itself. Yeah.
And with the kind of players that City has, everybody has the capability of scoring goals. This XG and XA is actually
is
pretty
going to
good.
be high. Yeah. But I guess Burnley definitely presents a very good opportunity for all City players to score.
Right. All the home games actually, like Burnley, Crystal Palace. Also, Crystal Palace has been good in defense, but I still think the City can thrash any team at home. Burnley, Crystal Palace, and for that matter, Everton as well. So yes, I think we can expect some magic from Foden because Pep Guardiola has been vocal about how much he likes this player, and I don't think since he's back from injury, this player is going to rest.
Okay.
Yeah. Hopefully, because again, this is just the watch list, so we cannot. We're not telling anyone to actually just pick him right out of the bat at this stage. Just maybe keep an eye on these players and not. No, I mean, and obviously with City, there's a unwritten disclaimer which always goes about is that any players picked will not be subject to any hateful comments towards us, because I mean we cannot avoid we cannot disregard the City players. It's just that City has always been on the Pep has always managed his own FPL team and plays according to his own ventures where he wants to actually get the points. So,
we all know that secretly Pep watches our shows, man. What are you talking about? We all know that. That's why now he's going to bench Foden in the next game. So yeah, we know that.
Yeah, there was one thing that there was a question by Almighty Bruce that for Foden he thinks that he has a question that do you think he'll be starting that often considering UCL is back? But I believe so he would, because Pep would not rest a player, and that too a very young player who is very influential and who is fit. I don't think so he'll be resting him. I see him starting in the UCL.
We can see him resting in the Carabao Cup, but not in the UCL or the Premier League matches for now.
Exactly.
Yeah. And given even that they've lost against PSG, so I think like he would want to come back against PSG in that reverse fixture. So I don't think they would want to rest their better players.
Absolutely.
And even I don't want to talk about UCL, but even Club Brugge is even playing pretty well in that group. They've actually, I think they drew with PSG. They defeated Leipzig. So I guess now is City's chance. I guess.
We'll see.
Saurav is not convinced. Really.
I'm always in for the oil money. Now you will see me supporting Newcastle next.
Newcastle United.
So I guess lastly we have David Raya from Brentford. I mean, we've been going gaga about Brentford players for a long time right now. In the watch list and in the differential videos from game week 6 and 7 as well. So I think it's only a matter of time. Actually, we spoke about David Raya as well. So I think his stats itself actually are pretty amazing as well because of the defensive lineup which Brentford has put up and the defensive performances they've put up so far in the season. So 3 clean sheets with 18 saves, and I think his ownership is also not that high right now. So maybe you can consider him as a watchlist / differential player right now. And even against a team like Chelsea where they're playing the next match, I would still like to say that there is a possibility that Brentford could keep a clean sheet as well. I mean, I'm not always going to be in favor of Chelsea going to just go ballistic in that match itself, but I'm just going to say that Brentford has been a team which has been definitely playing really well. So yeah, I mean, there is a possibility. There is no question that they can even keep a nil game as well in that aspect. And from there onwards, I mean, they play against teams who have scored goals, but definitely leaked goals as well at the same stage. So they can, based on Brentford's defense line, I have strong I think feelings towards them keeping a clean sheet. So I think Raya is definitely a great pick in the next 5 fixtures as well, not just looking at him as a watch list player right now.
Yeah, definitely.
So I get and I think lastly, I think we have again we move back to Ivan Toney now because we started our FPL videos in game week 1 with Ivan Toney, and I think we're back to him because of his amazing performances as well now. So I mean, looking at he started on a value of 6.5, and then in the first 3 game weeks when he didn't perform, everyone actually subbed him out, and now when his value dropped to 6.3 at that stage.
Wow.
So now that he's actually since then he has been performing in every match, whether it's a goal or an assist. So he has been performing in every game, every match since then, and the ownerships is definitely speaking towards that as well. So players who are actually looking for keeping the combination of, let's say, Lukaku, Salah, and or maybe just want to keep Bruno and Salah in the midfield. So I think Ivan Toney is definitely a great pick for the forwards right now because I think he definitely has some great possibilities to score on a regular basis. Yeah, I guess Chelsea fans are definitely not ecstatic of that Toney is going to score in that match. But I guess I mean, obviously we're not suggesting based on just one match. Obviously we want to talk about the next 4 fixtures as well. And I think in the next 4, even if I say that he's not scoring against Chelsea, I think in the next 4 definitely he has some great possibilities. So maybe not again, that's why it's the watch list. So maybe not in this week. You can see his performance against Chelsea and then decide on your own that whether he actually deserves to be in your team or not in the next game.
I don't remember, did he? But he didn't score against Liverpool, right?
No.
I don't think so.
Don't think
But
so.
I think he had an assist.
Assist. Okay.
He had an assist, yes, but he didn't score. Yeah, he didn't score.
So yeah, I think and yeah, like talking, we've already seen the stats, and so yeah, I think Ivan Toney will definitely be a player to watch out for also.
I
And
hope
I think
we.
it's not just
I hope we haven't jinxed it for him, because in the first couple of videos we did say that Ivan Toney is one of the picks for us, and he was not able to perform. Then when we actually removed him from the team, he was doing good. So
Yeah.
let's see.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, do watch our differential episode tomorrow. We have another Brentford player that you might want to pick out from, and I think we definitely feel that that's the one to go out for. So yeah, we'll keep that a surprise, or comment below that who do you think that we're talking about.
So yeah, I guess already our next video has been as all marketing has started. So yeah, let's
The 101st episode of the Late Winner Show.
yeah. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining in and watching and showing your support to the Late Winner Show for our special 100th episode. Obviously, nothing. Okay, people are wanting one of our producers to be back on the show now. So so I guess from a fan perspective, I think we need to reach out to the person and actually ask him whether he can be back on this show in the future or not. Hopefully, we can get him on a special episode for the FPL as well. I think his team has definitely been performing well. I know 𝗕𝗲𝗏 and 𝗕𝗲𝗹 are not really happy with his team performing so
Definitely
well.
not. I can be very vocal
I
about
guess
it.
that's a definitely fun episode. Hopefully, he can come out for one of the special episodes and give his picks in the differentials and the watch list as well. So stay tuned if we get able to get him back.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone for joining in. Do remember to like, share, and subscribe to our videos and follow us on the social media handles for which you can find the links in the description below. And do let us know who do you think the next Brentford player we're talking about. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and catch you guys tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you.